So let's demonstrate using the new Hookdeck MCP to identify if there are any problems within a Hookdeck project and see if we can work through to both diagnosing and having a clear solution to what the fix is. I'm recording a video for a demonstration, so I'd like to make sure that we show no PII information. Now, can we look at the Hookdeck prod org and the project called default project and have a look at the data across the last 30 days broken down by connection. And I'm specifically looking for things that indicate failure rates, problems. Okay, so as you can see, it had a look at the different projects that we've got. It had a look at connections in that project. It then looked at metrics to identify things like failure rates, error rates, and what's going on. Now I actually know that we've resolved this PagerDuty problem. We were getting webhooks that we weren't expecting. So I know that's already resolved. An area where I work in is communication, so customer I/O through to PostHog API. Although it's relatively low, I'm wondering what's going on there. So can you get more information about the customer I/O to PostHog connection and what the errors we're seeing are there? So here it's used the Hookdeck events tool to get more information on the specific events and probably payloads, seeing that distinct ID is null. So that's the thing that PostHog used as a unique identifier. And we can see the rates again, so we're getting more information using the metrics tool. So what it's saying is that the distinct ID it's saying if email and ID are not present, use recipient as the ID. Okay. Can you show me some payload examples, obviously stripping out PII information, that demonstrate that these properties do exist, and then show me what the updated transformation code should look like? So what this is showing me is the distinct ID is null, and a successful event had a distinct ID set. It's telling me the root cause that the distinct ID always uses the identifiers.id value. Now let me look at that transformation diff. So it's saying set the distinct ID to either identifiers.id, falling back to identifies.email, falling back to data.recipient. And the updated transformation logic that I should use, ready to copy and paste, is here where I've got that fallback information. So I could go copy, go into the Hookdeck dashboard and make that change. Okay, so that's me diagnosed a problem where we're obviously seeing problems, getting webhooks from customer I/O and sending them to PostHog API because it looks like, to be honest, the structure of some of the customer I/O webhooks and payloads are changing. So I know what the problem is and I can go in and fix that. So that's just one example of using the Hookdeck MCP to investigate, have a look at what our data is doing, identify a problem, and then drill down and ultimately come up with a fix to a problem.